Hey, now at this moment in time, I'm not even sure that this is going to make it as a daily do it, but it might. So as you can see, I am tear stained, puffy eyed, and feeling a little hurt and a little upset. So a huge part of my healing and the work that I've been doing is through somatic therapy, through really working things through in my body. And I feel like I wouldn't be being truthful and honest to everyone else if I kind of didn't really show you the rawness of what that can look like, because it isn't always very pretty. And progress is sometimes really painful, and sometimes it looks like this. But that's okay. It's all right to have a good cry. That to me is like I'm another step closer to where I've got to be. And a part of me would love to tell you about what happened this morning for me to be as upset as I am. Like all families, probably, lots of families in the country, we are doing the little run now up to Christmas where we are in our kitchens cooking things that we're all bringing together. We're making plans, we're collecting relatives. And today's a day when we're due to go and collect a relative. And I suddenly realised this didn't feel nice for me. I was in the kitchen and I found myself hiding 2 empty bread bags. So what had happened is I'm gluten-free, so I have to make my own breadcrumbs. So I'd taken 2 loaves of bread last night and I had laid the bread out like on the oven racks and on the oven top and things to let the bread dry out, ready to crumb it this morning. And the 2 empty bread bags were just scrumpled up on the worktop somewhere. Now, there's a person coming to my house, and this person has it's not fair to say has, because I don't know their intention, but I have felt huge pain a lot of the time in and around this person. So I knew that they would come in, look at 2 scrumpled up bread bags on the worktop and probably do it like scooping them up and throwing them in the bin. And as I had the thought and I went to get the bread bags, tuck them away in a drawer, this lump literally shut my throat off. I felt such panic and such an insane need to just cry and cry and cry. Now, this sounds kind of painful and horrible, but it is and it isn't, because what this is somatic healing in action. My body told me that I feel it here because I've been choked off. I've not been given an opinion. My voice hasn't mattered. The bread bag scenario represented that this person would come in, they'd decide that these were rubbish and throw them away. And what I thought or what my purpose was with them wouldn't matter. Now, that seems so trivial, but it's huge, because my body then kicked in and went, and I got this choking sensation and this need to just cry and cry and cry. I've cried to my somatic therapist this morning. I've cried to my somatic group. I've cried to a really good friend of mine. I have gone into a family chat and aired some stuff to tell them how I'm feeling, because I'm not going to sit alone with this anymore. I'm not going to put up with it anymore. and my voice is going to be heard. So in processing this really painful morning, I feel I can do some good. I feel I can tell other people that healing is sometimes really painful and it really hurts. But I can also tell you that you have a duty, an absolute duty to do this, to let your body feel it, to let those emotions come up and out, to let your voice come up and out. To stop being the victim of someone else's bullying or cruelty or dismissal of you, whatever it is. So the daily do it, I suppose, is about exposing your rawness. For me today, it's a lesson to me to come on here like this with puffy, tear-stained eyes, snotty nose, and for me, the daily do it is put it out there, put your truth out there, feel it, say it, cry it. Don't need to name people. It's not a vendetta, but it's a duty to self. So today I'm going to find some ways to show myself love. I'm going to get outside in the fresh air. I'm going to get in the pool. I'm going to distance myself from people that I need to distance myself from. And it'll all be okay.